35-year-old Muneshwar Ram, a resident of Pampapur village in Sarguja district of Chhattisgarh, is mapping his 2 acres of land using Global Positioning System or GPS technology. This allows him to plot his land accurately, meaning that the government cannot dispute his forest rights claim this time round. All he has to do is switch on the GPS device and walk around his land boundaries. Muneshwar is not the only one in his village to use this technology. PAX, along with its partners, have been training villagers, many of them having their first interface with digital technology.
जितना तुम नापना चाहता है फायर में तो फिर नपे जाए।
तो यहाँ जो हम लोग ज़मीन के लिए फार्म भरे थे तो सरकार ने उसको कम करके देता था और जब जीपीएस आ गया तो उसमें हम नापते हैं तो इसमें हमको ये पता चल जाता है कि पूरा क्लियर हो जाता है हमारा जो ज़मीन जहाँ तक है उसमें एक बात ये नक्शा भी हो जाता है सबूत के तौर पे।
The data collected by Muneshwar on his GPS device is uploaded onto the internet, tracking his plot of land to the exact coordinates. A print copy of this map attached with his forest rights claim form serves as proof of his land. Muneshwar's community is just one of the many primitive tribal communities who have been historically marginalized because of a lack of information about their rights. But PAX partners like Chopal are reaching out to these excluded communities to help them to get their dues under the Forest Rights Act.
अभी हमारा प्लान है कि जितने गांव हमारे टारगेटेड गांव हैं उन गांवों में, उन लक्षित गांवों में, सारे गांवों में सामुदायिक वन अधिकार के दावे एसडीएलसी तक पहुंच जाएं। दूसरा चीज़, इन सारे गांवों में हम जीपीएस के थ्रू अभी जो मैपिंग हो उसमें उसके साथ उस दस्तावेज़ के साथ हम सबमिट करें। और कुछ गांव हमको जो मिल गए हैं अधिकार पत्र, उन गांवों में प्रबंधन कमेटी गठन करके उनको एक सशक्त स्टेज पे ले जाना कि उनको जो राइट मिले हैं उसका सही से उपयोग हो, उसका प्रबंधन करें, उनका गौण उत्पाद जो भी हैं उसके मार्केटिंग तक लेके जाएं, उसका समुचित उपयोग कर पाएं।
Over the last 4 years, PAX has been working with 7 partners and 646 forest rights committees on forest rights in Chhattisgarh. So far, they have used GPS technology to file as many as 298 community and individual forest rights claims in 3 villages. In its digitalized format, all details including the name of the claimant, date of GPS mapping and the amount of land mapped are saved onto a computer managed by Chopal for future record and documentation. A separate folder is allocated to each village in an organized manner so that it comes in handy in case of rejection or when the claimant wants to go in for an appeal. Since PAC's intervention, forest rights claims submission and recognition under the Forest Rights Act have gained momentum in Chhattisgarh. The 188 families living in Karai village are just one community who have been helped to successfully apply for their community forest rights. They have lived in and off these lush green forests for generations. But Karai jungles were becoming increasingly out of bounds for them. 41-year-old Naval Sai Kunjur was a sarpanch of the village at the time. He recalls how the villagers were insecure in the very land of their forefathers.
जंगल जाते थे तो ये लोग फॉरेस्ट वाले लकड़ी, टांगा, बुसला ये सब को लूट लेते थे और कभी गांव से भी भगा देंगे ऐसा भी सोचते थे और किनारे जो खेती बाड़ी करने के लिए भी नहीं दे रहे थे। नाम है भौस्त खतर भी।
With support from PAX, Naval was instrumental in organizing and motivating the villagers of Karai in filing their CFR claim. And in just 3 months, they got their CFR title. From being called forest offenders, they were now the owners of 315 acres of land. For communities like Muneshwars and Navals, forest rights provide them food, livelihood and cultural security, protecting them from eviction and preserving their way of life. Thanks to the work of PAX and its partners like Chopal, hundreds of communities are being helped to secure their incontrovertible forest rights under the Forest Rights Act. Just one of the positive steps that PAX is making towards ending deep social and economic inequity.